Welcome guys, in this video we're going to solve the Pascal triangle problem on LeetCode. So in this problem we're giving an integer called num_rows and we have to return the Pascal triangle. So for those of you who don't know what a Pascal triangle is, it's a triangle that all of its sides are equal to 1 and each element in the middle is equal to the sum of the two numbers directly above it. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. We're gonna keep doing this until we reach the required number of rows. So to do this, we need to make a list that contains all the rows in our triangle. We can do this by saying list of integer, it's called answer, equal to new array list. Okay, after we created this list, we need to make another empty list that is equal to the row. At the beginning, it's gonna be empty, and in each step, we're gonna add one to it, one element, until we reach the end of the rows. You can say list integer is equal to row new array list. Okay, after we created this, I can represent it right here. Let's say row is equal to empty list, and also the answer is going to be equal to empty list. So now both of them are empty. Okay, I'm gonna keep adding numbers to it as we go through the program. So now we need to make a for loop to iterate through all the rows in the triangle. We can say that by saying for int I is equal to 0 to start from the 0 index. I is gonna keep going until it reaches the end of the triangle, which is num rows. And I plus plus. After we created the loop, in each step, as you noticed right here, we need to add a new element. So this new element, we're gonna add it to the beginning of the list. So we can say row dot add 0 1. This line means we're gonna add in the position 0, which is the beginning of the list, we're gonna add the number 1. So in the first step, we're gonna add 1 to the row. It's gonna be like this. After we add it, we're gonna add the row, this first row, we're gonna add it to the entire list, which is the answer. So I'm gonna say answer dot add new array list, which is equal to the row. So in the first step, we're gonna add 1 to the row, and then we're gonna add the row to the answer. So this row is gonna be here inside our answer. Okay, this is the first row. In the second step, the I is gonna be 2, I is gonna be 1, and we're gonna add another one to the list here in the beginning. So it's gonna be like this. This is the row, and then we're gonna add the row to the answer. It's gonna be like this. This is the second row. Okay, now in the third step, we're gonna add another one in the beginning of the row. It's gonna be like this, and then we have to check if there is more than 2 elements. We have to modify the number in the middle to make it equal to itself plus the number behind it. We can say that by another loop for int j is equal to 0. Now you have to make it equal to 1 so we don't start from the beginning. J is less than int num the row size dot size minus 1, so we don't consider the last element as well. Then we're gonna say j plus plus. Okay, inside this loop right here, I'm gonna press tab. Inside this loop, we're gonna check if this condition is true. We're gonna modify the number in the middle, which is its index is gonna be equal to j. So I'm gonna say row dot set j. So I'm changing the number j, which is this one. I'm gonna make it equal to row dot get j plus row dot get j plus 1. So basically I'm saying this number is equal to itself plus the number behind it. So it's gonna be 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. After we made this, the for loop should be before this. So this has to be under right here. After we modified this row, we're gonna add it to the answer, and which is gonna be like this. Okay, after we finish this step, it's gonna run for the fourth time, which is gonna be equal to this row. We're gonna add 1 to the beginning of the array, which is gonna be like this, and then we're gonna check after if the j is less than the row dot size minus 1. It's gonna do this code. So right here the row dot size is equal to 4, minus 1 is 3, and the j is 1. So this code is gonna run 2 times. For the 2 times, it's gonna make 1 is equal to 1 plus 2, which is gonna be 3. And right here 2 is gonna be 2 to the number behind it, which is 1. So it's gonna be 3 as well. And then we're gonna add it to the answer, which is gonna be like this. And for the final step, it's gonna add another one to the beginning right here. Then in this for loop, we're gonna check, make this one 1 plus 3 is gonna be 4, and this 3 is gonna be 3 plus 3 is gonna be 6, and this 3 is gonna be 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, and this is gonna be our last row in the example. We're gonna add it to the answer, so the answer is gonna be like this. After we finish, we have to return our answer. So like this, we finished our code. Let's submit. As you can see, it's accepted. There's no problems. And if you need other solutions on LeetCode problems, you can check my GitHub repository. It has a lot of LeetCode solutions. I'm gonna leave a link of this in the description. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because it's a new channel and I would really appreciate your support. And that's it. Catch me on the next one.